Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a May I Scraplift You inspired by layout. So I'll explain that in a moment. The layout I chose today from Kay's mom, otherwise known as Jennifer Gagne, is the one that was just on the screen. This is also a Some Assemblage Required video, so I'm going to be using products from Some Assemblage Required. And in case, well, not in case, what I mean by inspired by May I Scraplift You is that I am taking inspiration from these layouts. They may not be direct scrap lifts, but it was inspired by something on this layout to do something similar. And the reason I am doing it that way, instead of saying I am doing a direct scrap lift, is I was feeling like with so many months in the year that we do sketch layouts, whether it's Follow a Sketch February or 30 Days of Sketches or scrap lifts for Mixed Media Mayhem, I was feeling like a lot of my work was not my own work. And so, and I know MK was kind of feeling the same way as well. And so what we decided is we may want to scrap lift, but we also may want to just be inspired by the person and maybe just in general their overall body of work, or maybe it is a specific layout. And so that is why we are saying we're inspired by, because some of them are not necessarily direct scrap lifts, and some of them might be, but there is some inspiration taken from this person and their layouts. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't, I'm not lessening anything that anyone has done because the work is beautiful. I just started feeling like it wasn't my own work, and if I would scroll through my Instagram or my Facebook, a lot of my layouts, I was like, oh yeah, that's a sketch, that's a sketch, that's a sketch, that's a scrap lift, that's a scrap lift. And I wanted to stretch my own mind and use it a little bit more than just necessarily following along with someone else. Sorry, I just hit the microphone if you're wondering what that sound was, if it made a sound. So what I did here is I was inspired by this layout that Jennifer did, and she's got a vertical strip on the left-hand side. I'm going to have a vertical strip as well. Her mixed media, though, is on the right-hand side. I'm switching it up. I'm doing my mixed media on the left-hand side. I'm not going to have all of the squares that she has, which is totally okay. I think you can see the inspiration from her layout quite well, and that is what it is. And I really like the way that this came out. I ended up using a stencil from Sandy over at Scrapping Reflections. Sorry, my desk is changed there because I started this layout out a crop and I finished it at home. And that explains my ink choice, because the inks that I had with me were my Prima chalk edgers. I didn't take a bunch of other inks. I just took a little bag of those, and that's what I put through the stencil for the airplanes. And then I used another stencil from Stamperia, and I ended up borrowing some Artemisia silver paper glaze from my friend Janie, as well as some black marble dilutions. I mixed the two up to get the color that is the compass at the bottom left hand corner. And then with the leftover ink that was on my stencil, I just sprayed on the stencil that I used for the airplanes. I just sprayed it with some water and dripped it off onto my other paper there. And I'm really liking how that looks. And then I did pull in 3 different pieces of wood veneer from MK's shop. These are all travel related, and I love them. I have been waiting to use this airplane mode layout or wood veneer piece and the little airplane window piece for quite a while. And then I also really like this airplane that looks like it's got like charms hanging off of the jet stream. And so I decided to go ahead and use that as well. And then I'm going to pull in some of these flowers. These are actually from the Alina collection from 49 to Market, and the color matches pretty well to the rest of the collection that I'm using in the cruise, in my cruise layout. And if you missed yesterday's video, I shared the class content, not the class content, the album that we made in class. I didn't share how to make the album or anything. I just shared what was made with the photos in it and everything. It was an album flip through. And then for the rest of this month, I'm going to create as many days as I can, but they are all going to be cruise related layouts. This is photos of us coming into Miami late at night, and I wanted to go ahead and use those because they look really cool. You can see there's like a body of water, and you can see like the roadway out there in that bottom right hand corner photo, and I really liked that. I like that there's a bit of the wing captured in the large photo with the engine there, and so I wanted to go ahead and document that landing into Miami. I have only been to Florida. This is my second time to Florida, and so that was kind of cool being able to get there and then flying in with MK and my friend Janie and my other friend Janet, the other Janet. And so it was just a lot of fun being able to arrive together, and the excitement is just building before we get on this cruise. Now, of course, we are staying in an Airbnb the first night and getting on the cruise in the morning, but the excitement is real after, I think, nearly 2 years of planning this. We're just beyond excited to be there together and be able to put on this class for everyone who is coming along on this journey with us. So yeah, that's what this layout is about, is just getting there and all that excitement. So of course, you know, the next morning was just as exciting, if not more so, because we're getting to the embarkation area, the cruise port and everything. So, but you know, you got to document all of it, right? Maybe you don't, but I do. And so I'm using this wood veneer that says airplane mode. All of these wood veneer pieces, they do have a masking over the top of them, so you got to peel that off. It just protects the wood from being scorched when the laser is cutting it. They are also adhesive backed and only a 1/16 of an inch thick, so not super thick, not adding too much bulk to your layout or your album. I did use a little bit of linen thread to wrap around that postage stamp, and I hung a little airplane charm from it, and those airplane charms were also from MK, from her shop. They believe they came in the monthly embellishment box, and I think that was maybe November or something like that. I'll put links down below to these items. I'll also put a link down below to the playlist for the cruise layouts that I have done so far, so you can check that out. Also, go check out what MK's doing on her channel. She is documenting the same thing today, but using totally different supplies. So I'm curious to see what she does with hers. So go give her a little bit of love. Also, her channel link is down below for you in case you need that. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me today. I really do appreciate it, and I really do appreciate that you guys chose my channel to watch today. So hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this one. Also hit the subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys again on Friday. Bye bye.